Ladies and gentlemen, it's Teaser Talk Time.
Would y'all look at that sad-ass corn? But that's a badass tractor.
I feel like no topic is off limits for Teaser Talk.
I just picture them with an iPad. And, I mean, that's it. Let's get real. We were the cool kids who were too cool for the other kids to realize we were cool.
You goddamn better believe it.
Hand check, you guys.
I may have been conceived to that song, Holly.
Make some noise for your co-hosts, Hey Donna Hey and Holly Nicole.
Happy Teaser Talk Tuesday, everyone. Hope you're having the most rad day today. Hey Donna Hey and Holly Nicole here for another kick-ass podcast episode.
So if you guys are anything like us, you like to blow your money on, only important things, like music. We want to spend today's episode talking about some must-have music subscriptions, which is also an awesome way to support musicians and, best of all, discover new music.
Yes, so we all have our own current plans like Spotify, SiriusXM, Apple Music, things like that to keep our pulse going. However, let's talk about some cool subscriptions that are out there that you can actually get in the mail, get physical, CDs, shirts, merch, whatever it is. I feel like we're moving to such a digital age that we still crave that physical, like the physical possessions, right? So let's share some items that you can get delivered straight to your doorstep so that you can skip the crowds and enjoy it from the goodness of your own home.
So let's start with vinyl. So that's spelled VNYL, so like vinyl without the I. It's $39 a month. You can check the subscription out and get it at vinyl.org. Just a little information on this subscription, though. Every month, their team of curators handpick a new album that you'll love and you can keep. So make sure you've got your record player ready for this amazing vinyl headed your way. You can expect a handwritten note. The vinyls are yours to keep, and you get 3 vinyl records per box. And you get to pick 3 subscription theme options. So you have either the staff picks, you can do indie or hip-hop, so whatever you're feeling.
So let's talk about Festi Drops. This is actually one that you can find on cratejoy.com, and it starts at $25 a month. Festi Drops, which is FEISTIDROPS, is the first festival subscription. It's based towards distributing limited edition art, apparel, and Chances at Music festival tickets. It's known for its Artist of the Month and Emerging Artist programs, so obviously helping to bring visibility to great talent. So every package contains double the retail value of the items that's included. Exclusive and limited art, clothing, and more that are from the best artists in the scene. Tiers start as low as $10. And each time you receive a package, 2 trees are planted in your name. So that's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
And then you get, if you're trying to build up your hat or your jacket pin collection, you'll also get a lot of pin designs from artists such as Ben Spokus, Tyler Epe, and then Abby Aurora. So pretty cool stuff there. To get some nice merch monthly basis that's low cost, and you also, give back with the environment. So that's pretty cool.
That's really cool. That sounds like a hippie box. I like it.
It does.
Next, we're going to talk about the music box. It starts at $6 a month, and you can find it at themusicboxsubscriptions.com. So the Music Box sends music-themed items to your front door every month. Their main goal is to promote amazing artists and bands while giving music lovers a new way to discover the music. They have also partnered with the ASPCA so that 10% of all sales will be donated to their cause, which is awesome. So again, I think this is something really cool. You're getting the music, the merch, and you're helping a good cause, in this case, animals, which I love. So great. And shipping is free in the U.S. Yes. So every month, here's what you're going to receive. You're going to get 2 or more CDs a month. Genres include rock, alternative indie, pop rock, punk, and hard rock. So there are the different subscription options you can check out, and you can cancel at any time.
So that's super cool too. If you just tip if you guys are wanting to check out these, just a lot of them are month-to-month basis. So just try it for a month, cancel it, and just go on to the next one and find out which one you enjoy the most. Cool. So let's talk about Moshbox. It's Moshboxx. And this box starts at $9.99 a month. You can find it at Moshbox with 2 X's, .cratejoy.com. So they deliver heavy rock music to customers every month with a mix of heavy metal, punk, hardcore, emo, Japanese rock. There is more into every box. So you never really know what you're going to get, but you'll definitely rock it. So this includes T-shirts, apparels, DVDs, stickers, 3D printed items, and more. There's 3 different boxes you can choose from and 5 different subscription options. So you can surely find something there for you. And then you get to choose between CDs or vinyl. And I think their biggest box is titled Enter the Pit, which has an average value of $60. So make sure to check that one out. Sounds pretty cool.
That's cool. That's the cool thing with a lot of these subscription boxes also, is that they find a way to get you these products that really, if you would buy separately, you'd pay a lot more for. So whatever value you put into the box, you end up getting, products that are, more value than what you put into it. So that's pretty cool too. It's a good way to save money if, you're not picky about what you're going to get. And you usually get a lot of cool stuff.
Super cool.
So next we have Guitar Crate. It starts at $9.99 a month. And you can check this out at www.guitarcrate.com. So they are going to send you guitar strings every month. So this is something that's kind of aimed towards musicians. So they'll send you the guitar strings plus everything else you will need to jam out. No more trying to find a music store open at 8 p.m. after work. No more forgetting to get a new pair after playing on that rusty set one more time. Just let us worry about it, getting the goods to you. Think of it like a gym membership, but for your instruments. So that's really cool. The best part is that they throw in extras every month. So you're going to get awesome surprises like, how did people ever play guitar before without this?
I like it. That's a cool way to think about it. It's like a membership for your musical instrument.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Absolutely. So with Guitar Crate, nothing else stands in the way of being the best player you can be.
That's it. So next we have the Metalhead box, which is $41.94 a month, which is an interesting number. And you can find it at themetalheadbox.com. So the Metalhead box contains metal music, merchandise, and albums handpicked by their team of uber metalheads representing all genres from death to black to trash to heavy and more, all delivered to your door. Each month, these items are carefully selected, so that would be CDs, T-shirts, posters, autographs, bonus, stickers, download cards, and more. So they are working with the biggest to the smallest record labels and with bands in the business. So the Metalhead box not only delivers value, but then it also gets you some exclusive items that you won't find anywhere else. So super cool.
That is cool. So next is one that really got me interested in these music subscription boxes. This one's called Feed Bands. It's $20 a month. You can find it at feedbands.com. So what I found really cool about this one is vinyls are really coming back. I know we talked about the other subscription that dealt with vinyls, and there was one Holly mentioned that you can choose CDs or vinyls, but I just think it's a really awesome thing that vinyls are coming back. The sound is just great. It's just a cool thing to collect. So with Feed Bands, they are constantly pressing new vinyls, but what they do is they find up-and-coming artists and promote their music by pressing it onto a vinyl instead of just releasing CDs that, people might not be as interested to get. So with this, every month, you can either choose the new press that they've created, or if you just kind of feel like it's not going to be something you're into, you can choose to get one from the archive. You actually get to vote on future releases for new vinyls they'll bring out. You can listen to clips of some of the artists they have that they're thinking about featuring, and you'll actually have the power to vote on which artists get their music turned into a vinyl. Another cool thing about this is that if you don't like what they send you, you can send it back and you don't have to pay for it. So with the box, So with the box, not only are you going to get the vinyl, you're also going to get a download, digital download of kind of art that goes along with the record and also lyrics. Most of all, you are going to get to feel good about supporting up-and-coming artists. Another fun thing about it is for $10 more, you can actually get a custom T-shirt, you know, that kind of pertains to the band you've gotten that month to listen to. So I think that's a really cool one. Again, they're using it as a way to promote up-and-coming artists.
Yeah, that's super cool. Next, we have Guitar Shop Tees. So these are $25 per month. You can find it at www.guitarshoptees.com. So each month they take you through a collective road trip, and they provide their subscribers with a token of amazing guitar shops, and then one that you should know of if you don't already. The designs are created by and with each individual from the guitar shop, but each package is more than just a shirt. It's more of an experience. Of course, you'll get a great limited edition T-shirt, but the package contains so much more. An introduction to the featured shop, along with some great extras, as well as special offers from their friends and partners. It's kind of a care, if you think of it as like a care package from your guitar-crazed friend who went to an amazing guitar store and that you have to check out. The experience is personal, and from the shop selection all the way up to the final packaging, their team puts along to making each package worth receiving. So along the way, you will give support and honor to some great local businesses who work tirelessly towards something that they love. So that's pretty cool, for sure.
That's really important.
So that concludes our list of monthly music subscriptions. Side note to all the musicians who are just starting out that might be listening to this podcast, many of these boxes have places where you can submit your own music to be discovered. So I highly recommend you check that out. And then, you know, see, who knows, if you get featured in the box, who knows who would, you know, stumble upon that. And it's just a great way to put your name out there. So going through all that, Donna, which one is the most intriguing to you? Which one would be your favorite?
So definitely, like I said, Feed Bands is one that I'm really interested in, and also the vinyl subscription, because I'm really into vinyls right now, because one of my badass friends, spoiler alert, it was Holly, actually sent a record player my way. So I have that now as, you know, just a really cool thing to be able to collect some vinyls, especially some new up-and-coming artists. Sound just real desirable. I mean, what's cooler than discovering a new sound on vinyl?
I love it. And hopefully we could get some of those people, you know, I think it would be a great opportunity for us as Teaser Talk to experience new artists and talent emerging. And then hopefully, you know, we can find somebody and we can look forward to having them on a future podcast episode too. So
absolutely.
We'll definitely be checking them out. So
which box is most appealing to you? If you were to order one, what do you think you'd choose?
You know, Mosh Box, just because, you know, has a mix of heavy metal, punk, hardcore, Japanese rock, emo. But all giggles aside, I think I definitely want to check out that one. And then, you know, I think the Guitar Shop Tees will be super interesting to kind of see that journey of, you know, local shop owners, their story, and like the passion that each person has behind a shop, along with their customized tees. So that's super cool. I'm definitely going to check that one out.
That is, and that's something, again, that's just really cool about the music community. I just kind of go back to thinking about our first ever Teaser Talk episode where we talked about our experience at Warped Tour and how just all those people, all those, like, music lovers of all these different genres of rock are just always, like, such a community. And I think in the same way we see that with these subscription boxes. I mean, there's lots of subscription boxes out there, and going through this list, I think you could really see that the music community is all about helping new artists, promoting new things, new businesses. So just another high five to the rock community, that they're just so awesome and want to always help everybody else, get where they want to be.
Yeah, you know what? Just hearing about all these and talking about them, it makes me kind of think back about, like back when we were 15, 16 and going to all these shows. It's almost like, nowadays there's not so much shows because there's so much digital, like Spotify, YouTube, whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong, I listen to Spotify, but there's so much of that now. People don't have to go to music, to concerts and shows like we had to. So it's almost like back in the day when we went to these shows, it's almost like that in a box. Like, going to these places, you hearing new music, maybe getting some super cool merch, and discovering a band that you've never heard of. So that's super cool.
Yeah, it's music nostalgia. So we
Love it.
definitely, yes, we hope that you try out some of these rad subscription boxes. If you do, we'd love to hear about it. I know Holly and I are also planning on subscribing to some of these boxes, and hopefully on future episodes we can kind of give you a more personal opinion of what these boxes are like once we've tried them. So also go ahead and just let us know some of your favorites. Let us know what we should try. Drop us your comments or DM us on Twitter. You can find us at talk_2_teaser, or you can reach out to us on Instagram, which is really where we're the most active, and that's just at Teaser Talk.
And that's all for today. So you guys, until next time, keep rocking.
We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Teaser Talk.
Tune in next time to catch some more shenanigans.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Teaser Talk. Also, follow us on Twitter at talk_2_teaser.
Until next time, keep rocking.